Living in the kitchen, and I am here with the Salt Lady. We're talking healthy farmers market eats with Sarah. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Course,
Sarah of Summasalt.
Yes,
we
the
love
Salt
it.
Lady. That's what everybody. At first, they were calling me Chef Sarah when I was coming on the news. And I was like, I'm not really a chef, right? I'm more of the Salt Lady here to help everybody cook
I like
at
it.
home, yeah.
And everyone needs salt.
Everybody needs salt.
Hey, it is an electrolyte. So,
It is that too. Yes.
before we get into what we're cooking here, tell everyone about your business.
Yeah, so I make seasoning salts here in town with all fresh, locally grown produce. Today I'm using our unicorn salt, which is so pretty and purple. But this is just salt and purple basil from 5 Points Farm, and that's it. I don't add any sugars, colors, chemical preservatives. There's no fillers or gluten, no anti-caking agents. So
Wow.
they're really good for most people who have different varying diets. So
That's awesome. And I love that. I mean, it's just such a local business too. I mean, small business, local business that we want to support.
Yeah.
All right, so what are some ways that we can incorporate your products into dishes?
So today I brought two things that are really simple. I usually tell people, like, at-home cooking does not have to be complicated. A little bit of salt, a little bit of oil, whatever your raw stuff is, and some heat, and you're done. So today I brought pork chops, especially the good quality pork chops from the farmer's market do not need a lot. One of my favorite farmers calls them salt and pepper pork chops. That's
you know
all
what?
you need.
For when I'm cooking meat, that's what I prefer.
Yeah.
I don't like a ton of the crazy spice.
Then you get to really taste the meat, especially when you're buying these really high quality pieces of meat.
You want to taste it.
You don't want to mess them up with some cheap sauce that you bought or something.
And these are thick.
They are thick, and these ones are actually, he told me, I have some small ones. Okay,
oh, okay. You're like, no, we want it big for TV.
Small,
oh, wait,
chops.
those are the small ones.
These are small chops. I said, hey, I'm going to be on TV, so maybe not the biggest one. He said, oh, don't worry, I have small.
Oh my gosh,
pork
yeah,
chops.
that's considered small.
Yeah, they also have really nice fat on them. I love to like turn the chops too when I'm
melt
cooking.
some of that.
Yeah, get all of it render down is the term we use when we're doing that fat. There's also like different sides, get them all brown, because then you get to eat all those little pieces and chunks that come off the meat too. So that's what we got cooking there.
Okay.
I also brought some turnips and potatoes. I pre-mashed them and got them all ready before we came here.
I didn't know it was mashed potatoes.
It was mashed. Yeah, well, I mean, what goes better with pork than some mash on the side? But potatoes, you know, are not quite as good for us as the turnips. We get those root vegetables, all the vitamin C and everything. And this is a nice way to kind of introduce your kids to a new vegetable if they're not sure about turnips. Put it in the mash. Again.
Wait, you put both of them together here?
So all I did was boil them and mash them up this morning, and then add some kind of fat. This is my other like fun little trick is like what's in your fridge. You got heavy cream in there. You got some sour cream. You can use butter. I've used cream cheese in a bind before.
Ooh.
So just add some sort of fat to it so that they're kind of dry on their own.
Right.
And then salt, and that's it. Salt, fat, heat. You're done.
That sounds amazing. I do want to try that. I've never had a turnip mixed
so this is
in with mashed
turnip and potato. I used butter and milk because I had, you know, the both of them readily available. And then let's temp check our chops for you.
Thank you. And while you're doing that, tell everyone how they can find you.
So I'm always at Riverside Arts Market. It's under the Fuller Warren Bridge. I'm there every single week, no matter what, rain or shine.
Awesome.
And then I'm also on the website, and we have a free shipping code right now. You can use code SALTLADY and get free shipping on anything on the website. There's also an option to do like a pickup pre-order at the farmer's market as well on our website.
That's cool.
So yeah, if you don't want to like sit around and like look at all the flavors, because I do have tons of flavors. They change all the time with the seasons. So sometimes, you know, it's better to just shop online and pick up there. So these aren't quite temped yet. They're about like 120, the small one, and I like my pork about 140. So we're not quite there yet. But.
Okay, well, I will try this in a little bit then. I will say though, the turnips mashed in with the mashed potatoes, I would have never known that it was in there.
No, you don't, but you're getting so much more nutrients from that. And it pairs so well with pork turnip. It's a little bit peppery, so that flavor profile really works really well.
Okay, well, hopefully we'll be able to check back in a little bit later because I'm definitely going to try this no matter what. But it's